And we are back. It's been a hot minute, pun intended. But this last week it finally cooled down, and not only did it cool down, well, it stayed cool for long enough for the house to actually cool down. Because this is an old building, it's very much made for, well, keeping warm in the winter rather than cool in the summer. So after a week of like 20 C nights, it's still 2 degrees warmer in here than it is outside. Despite, you know, open windows and all that good stuff. Luckily, 2 degrees warmer means it's 23 in here, 21 outside. So the potato is no longer steaming. And today, I think we're robbing a casino as far as I remember. So, let's get cracking. Winter temps, yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we left off right...
Time to take a sip. Nobody likes a dried out potato.
Hello, Happy Darful. Sure, a sip never hurts in the summer. That a sippy bee? Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, I think we're just going for this.
Everyone's assembled to go over the plan. A taut wire of tension hangs in the air, and it twitches reflexively when I enter, like they're all waiting to see how much extra strain my weight will add.
Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's probably where we left it off, 3 weeks ago. Good lord. So, let's rob a casino.
Is everyone here? Good. Gia, the floor is yours.
Okay, we've got Soap Jackson on board, so first step is meeting him outside the casino. He'll set off the fireworks early, which should draw Marm and her guests outside.
The code combination to the Pandemonium Vault changes daily. Every morning, each doe is given a unique combination, all of which unlock it. When we get there, I'll receive my combination and give it to you. Then I'll join the doe escort with Marm.
That's a fancy safe. Yeah, I thought I had turned this on. Oh well.
Hang on. Mom will know it was your combination that unlocked the vault. You'll blow your cover.
By the time she realizes that, it will be far too late. Without her money, Marm's powerless. This isn't just a heist, darling. It's a coup.
Long overdue, if you ask me.
Right. Pandemonium should empty out well enough, but we'll still have security to watch out for. Cress, you're headed to the boiler room.
Yeah, I'll overload the heating system to cover our getaway.
Just try not to blow us all up while me and the crew are still inside, yeah?
Please. Klausner's system is as good as it gets. A perfect time bomb he put in the heart of his own creation.
Yay?
Luca, you're with me. We'll use Sophie's combination to get into the vault, and your crew can start unloading the goods.
My boys already got clearance for their trucks at the loading bay. Should be simple.
So long as we don't get complacent, darling.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Anything else?
Do we have contingencies? A backup plan? What happens if something goes wrong?
Oh, what could go wrong, old sport? It's foolproof.
Despite Apollo's attempt at invigorating optimism, all eyes turn anxiously my way. They're looking to me like I'm a general atop my horse.
Oh,
Enemy
dear.
banners flapping on the horizon behind me.
Let's see. How are we doing? Not great with that. Not great with that. All right with that. It's our best shot. Ooh. Good start. Please let me reroll anything. Yeah, so we're keeping those. 41% is a decent shot. Oh, you can actually see. Zip. Yeah, so I have the mash books, which allow smooth talker specifically, and the gold dice, which allow any check to reroll. And I definitely want to keep the golden dice for the actual run. But I think it's worth a try here. Damn it.
Hey, no matter what happens, it'll make for a good story, right?
Stories are stories. We need the cash.
Amen to that, sister.
Right then. Get home safe, everyone. And remember, don't look down.
Sophie, you got a second?
What's on your mind?
What did you mean, coup? What are you planning here?
She won't give up power willingly. So we'll have to tear it out of her hands. I can't control how she reacts.
But you know her better than any of us. She'll still be dangerous, even with an empty vault. Should we expect blowback?
I'm not alone in this, Gia. The Does are my sisters, and I know them better than anyone.
How can you be sure?
I can't. I just know whatever happens, despite our differences, I want my sisters by my side. I have to give them that chance.
Well then. Right, yeah, we've set up the initiative order, finally. Does it make sense to put Luca ahead of Gia? He has less AP. He has the least AP, in fact. And I think I had him set up as the rammer. Maybe it makes sense to have press to her buffing and debuffing, and then... Does it make a difference? I don't think it makes a real difference. Let's go. Oh, that was the racing ring, wasn't it? This is a place to lay low. This might be too. Okay. Going anywhere but the mission only increases the chance of a random encounter, doesn't it? Yeah, complete the highest needs to happen first. Hello, Roy. Ada, ada. How you doing this Sunday? Speaking of surprise encounters.
Slows to a crawl. Up ahead, armed women in the snappy, pressed uniforms of Marm's enforcers stand between sawhorse barricades topped with spinning caution lights.
By authority of
Oh, no.
Baron Magdalene Weiss, travelers on this thoroughfare are hereby assessed a temporary convenience fee.
She remained stone-faced through the entire monologue.
Fun stuff, fun
like
stuff.
She practiced it dozens of times in a mirror to make sure it sounded sufficiently official.
Why does your tummy hurt? Eat something wrong? Drink too much? Lost a boxing match? Oh, wow. I mean, $20 really isn't much. Let's ask about the toll and then just, you know, talk our way around.
I thought Marm cut a deal with White Street. Aren't Eli's chain gangs keeping garbage off the streets?
Word from White Street is Eli is no longer in charge. No more free rides off of that prison labor.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I'm a courier for Herr Brandstetter in Klein Deutschland, and I've got a trunk full of uniforms for the birthday parade. I'd better get a move on before the dress rehearsal.
You're here on business for Marm. Well, back to work then.
She dramatically waves me past the barricades, and I shoot her a wink as I float by. Pandemonium glows like a phoenix, a modern-day city of gold dedicated to the celebration and expansion of one woman's monstrous wealth. I can't help but hesitate in the face of the splendor. Soap Jackson saunters over with the air of a worksite foreman who's never held a shovel in his life, while laborers bustle to set up Marm's fate. I envy his nonchalance, if not his swagger.
Okay, let's have a look around. We can actually have a look around. I guess we already had our look around last time. So yeah.
Well, hello, baby. Lovely to see you again.
Are we all set?
Ready and waiting. Just say the word and I'll kick off the party.
As a personal favor for me, as we agreed. Don't tell me you're backing out on me now.
Of course I ain't. But I just can't figure it. Why would you want the schedule changed? What's in it for you, baby?
Why do you care?
What do you care? We have an agreement. Are you not a man of your word?
Don't be churlish, baby. Of course I am. Ain't a man allowed to be curious?
No. You're not being paid to be curious. Your job is to start the festivities on my signal. You got that?
Your mama never washed out your mouth with soap, baby, and it shows. You ought to be careful. Running your mouth like that one day, it'll get you in big trouble.
Way ahead of you there, Slick.
Well, we can start anytime. Just say the word.
Well, let's say the word then.
The word. Soap grabs his bullhorn, and in a moment the night air rings with a triumphant march. Above the casino, the sizzle of a dazzling fireworks show sparkles off the underside of the false iron sky.
That ought to really tick her off.
Sophie scribbles some numbers on a scrap of paper and hands it to me.
Here's the combination to my dial. I'm off to join Marm and the Does. Good luck.
You too. See you at the hole. Drinks on me. Sophie takes off, and we push against the current of the crowd towards the casino.
In we go.
Sure enough, there's a hubbub as the wiry figure of Marm exits the casino. A river of gamblers and guests flow in her wake, wearing the annoyed grimaces of people interrupted mid-bet.
Gia?
I clock the security guards at the entrance doors at the same moment Crest does.
We're good at... Oh my god. I think we might want to wait and see what they actually want.
Don't worry.
Sorry. Back to where you came. Nobody goes in during the fireworks show. Mom's orders.
Damn it. Front door won't cut it. And we can't pitter-patter out here all night. Gotta think of a new approach. Fast. I look for a way to sneak inside.
Hello, Aniran. Thank you very much for 35 months. That's a weird number for a year, isn't it? Good morning. I mean, it's better than the 16 we had to roll beforehand, but let's check the other options.
Draw the guards away from the door.
See, that is a lot better.
I remember a trick Zio used to pull when I was a tyke, and point at one guard's chest. While he's searching his tie for a stain, I curl my finger into a fist and bash him in the sniffer as hard as I can. Luca helps things along by following up with a chop to the neck, dropping the guard like a ton of bricks. We're through the doors as the other guard moves to help. Not exactly like Zio, but it works.
What do you mean you forgot to sleep, Regrub? I mean, not sleeping because you were, I don't know, doing something is one thing, but like, forgotten? How'd you manage that? What did you do instead?
We're in. The cavernous casino interior feels wrong somehow, without the usual bodies and noise. This warm, beckoning sanctuary of sin, now a chilly mausoleum of gold and greed.
I'm off to the boiler room. Wish me luck.
I would.
Not a
But you
big
don't
fan
need
of
it.
that heat
Do your
increase.
job slow and smooth. You've got the skills, so use it.
You sweet talker. Are you after Apollo's job? I'll get it done. Be safe, you guys.
Right. Don't look down.
Don't look down. 2 heat is still in our bonus area, but oof. Anything up here? Well, the world's most insane chandelier, of course, but no, I guess we're going straight for the vault.
I double-check our route to the vault on Clawson's
Oh,
blueprints.
it's back
His
down,
drawings
okay.
are meticulous, accurate down to the inch. I guide us like a bloodhound tugging at the leash through the employees-only area. Mar Magdalene's vault is a titanic monument to money grubbing, gilded with rococo garnish, boldly advertising her bottomless appetite for coin. I half expect to find a fat old dragon snoring on the other side of the massive door, but the only dragon I know is outside watching the fireworks with her hired help.
This place gives me the willies. Kind of feels like we're being watched.
I know what you mean. It feels like we're intruding on holy ground or something.
More like unholy ground. You got that combo?
I've got it. Here goes nothing. If the vault's meant to be distracting, it works. Because we don't hear the patrolling guard's footsteps on the cold marble until he's right behind us.
Hey, what are you doing? Get away from there.
Yeah, that's not happening. That could happen. But I feel like most of these will bring the heat up. Meanwhile, $160 is some cash. It's 10% of what we have. But we're about to break into $1 million to $1 million vault, right?
I produce a wad of cash from my pocket and watch his eyes widen. You're a smart fella. You're just doing your job. And when someone asks you if you saw anybody near the vault today, what do you say?
Well, I can't speak for the other guys, but me personally, never saw a soul.
Excellent.
I breathe deeply to stop my fingers from trembling. With something like reverence, I twist the dial to the number Sophie provided, hearing a satisfying clunk inside the door as its mechanisms pop free.
Ooh, look at the spinning. I'm a little worried about those objectives, you know? just a little bit.
There's so much still left, even with the majority of the cash hauled away by Luca's people. Surely nobody will mind if I take a little
Pocket-sized souvenir. Goddamn, yeah. Yoink. Is that the fucking Ark of the Covenant? Because it sure looks like it. I'm guessing if I grab any more, the heat goes up. Oh, we have, thanks to Luca, we have a theoretical fleet of trucks outside. They're just, you know, off-screen to save the budget.
In the burrows, fallen trash gathers into hills of scrap bigger than sand dunes. Even those miniature mountains are dwarfed by the glittering piles of treasure inside Marm's vault. I lick my lips unconsciously as I start to salivate. There's enough cash, hawk jewels, and fine art in this room to buy the old governor's mansion. Hell, there's enough to buy the old governor. I think about what it would be like to roll around in it. I have the crazy notion that Marm comes down here to do just that.
Bingo!
Bingo?
Within minutes, Luca's workers flood through the entrance where the loot is normally deposited. His people work quickly, hauling the vault's sparkling riches out in sacks and wheelbarrows.
Why is this no longer working?
I watch in dumb fascination as they enter and depart the loading bay in ordered lines, like ants carrying supplies back to the colony. I know I'm the lookout, but I'm too caught up in the moment.
Uh-oh.
We're really doing this. As the last of Luca's laborers disappear with Marm's ill-gotten gains, a sudden blaring klaxon jolts me out of my gleeful reverie. Luca looks to me in dismay.
Damn, the jig's up.
Calm down, big fella. It's just the fire alarm. Means Cress is doing her job. I'll be back in a second. I lope down a few corridors away from the vault, watching as security scrambles around in panic confusion. I overhear words like fire and boiler, along with a few choice phrases too crude to repeat. Cress emerges, moving swiftly through the commotion. I shoot her an appreciative grin, but she looks concerned. We hightail it back towards the vault together, rejoining Luca. What's the problem?
One at a time. Security showed up at the loading bay, and they're asking a lot of questions and not liking the answers. Plus, the boiler is set to blow any minute now.
Damn it! Gia, those are my people. I won't leave them in the lurch.
Doesn't matter, we can't get out that way. There's gotta be another exit.
I'll find us a way out. In the freshly echoing emptiness of Marm's vault, I spread out Klossner's blueprints, desperate to find a route I've overlooked. No time for mistakes. Gotta make the call.
Oh boy.
The blueprints are detailed and clear, and I see multiple viable paths. I make a silent promise to plan a wet one on that creep Klossner if I ever see him again. 3 options. We can take the service way out through the lower level, past the boiler room. We can stick to the main corridors and head straight for the staff exit, or we can duck into this VIP lounge, which has a private exit.
That's a gamble, miss, and I don't gamble with my people. They're expecting us at the loading bay. What if they wait too long?
Come on, big fella. We're in a casino. Your people know the right moves. We'll catch up with them later, I'm sure of it. I'm not sure of it, but what else can I say?
I guess this takes the longest. I'm not sure about the wording of slightly safer. Like, if you're going to risk it, you might as well risk it, but we've already seen several 16 difficulty rolls today, and we've only been going for half an hour. Yeah, don't worry, they will know we're changing plans is not great, especially since I don't think they're all that informed about what the basic plan is, aside from walk in, grab all the cash you can, and walk back out. Oh, it really wants us to
Let's go. We dash
think on
headlong
this.
through the corridors, buffeted by the wailing fire alarm and the shouts of the guards. The warbling tone of a PA system crackles to life, and Marm's furious edict blares out like the voice of God.
Attention, security personnel! There is a theft brings their men their stolen property in will receive a sizable pay raise.
We're in
Hey,
the bowels of
security.
the casino
Right now we
now,
have all the money.
dashing through
If you let us
dingy
go, we pay you.
passageways reserved for Aether. Ahead of us, an air vent suddenly blows off its hinges, engulfing the passageway in roaring flames.
Oh no, the fire alarm is going because that's part of our plan. Cress has set the central heating unit for this place to explode. So, you know, that's that. Through the fire and flames. Oh, none of these are great. If only I had given a better speech beforehand. Oh. That is what we keep the... Nope. Only got worse.
Waiting for the perfect moment to leap through a gap in the torrent of fire, I hesitate one too many times. The air suddenly rings with angry shouts. A platoon of guards catches up to Luca and Cress, who reluctantly reach for the ceiling.
Damn. Let's see where that checkpoint is. Ah, having grabbed the Aether device but not started the heist. Yeah, fair enough.
Fallen trash gathers into hills of... I lick my lips unconsciously.
So we're gonna skip through this.
Think about what it...
Bingo!
Within minutes, I watch and... We're really doing this. As the last of Luke...
Damn! Jigsaw!
Calm down, big fella. I lope down a few corridors. Cress emerges. What's the problem?
One at a time. Security show.
Damn it!
Doesn't matter, we can't get out that way.
I'll find us a way out. In the freshly echoing emptiness, the blueprints are three options. We can...
That's a gamble, Mick.
Come on, big fella. I'm not sure of it. But what else can I say?
I mean, we can simply try this again and hope for a better dice roll, but that feels stupid.
Let's go. We dash headlong through the corridors, buffeted by the wailing fire alarm and the shouts of the guards. The
Time to
wobbling
take a
tone
sip.
of a PA
Nobody
system
likes a
crackles
dried
to
out
life,
potato.
And Marm's furious edict blares out like the voice of God.
Attention, security personnel.
Hello, someone at the desk.
Apprehend these villains immediately, dead or alive. The squad that brings their men their stolen property in will receive a sizable pay raise.
We wind through the main corridors connecting the different sections of Pandemonium, like blood racing to escape a wound. In our haste, we nearly sideswipe a troop of guards running crosswise to us.
That is one hell of a brain play. Unfortunately, it needs pretty high rolls. This is even worse. This... also not good. So... Slightly safer route, they said. And my chances are literally lower in everything. Nope. And double nope. Yeah, no, that,
Now, wait a second, fellas.
I can explain.
One look at the guard captain's face tells me I shouldn't bother. I spin on my heel and bolt. Cress and Luca in formation behind me. The security detail races after us, baying like hounds on the hunt. Cress, what happened to the boiler? Isn't it supposed to explode?
Don't ask questions like that.
Let's hustle.
You don't have to tell us twice.
So I'm guessing
sister.
this one leads us straight out into combat with already lowered HP. That's not fun. Yeah, I might want to load anyhow, cause oof. Is it though? Cause like now I'm meant to go on into 1 or 2 guaranteed combats, depending how these work. Oh yeah, escape route 1 and 2. Okay, so 1 of these. And I feel like it's gonna be guaranteed combat. Hang on. Don't we have access to the... That's not the inventory, that's the inventory. We have... Okay, we have one small heal. Everyone has taken 3. Okay, that's silly. We really only have one small heal? Screw it. We're using that on Gia, since she has the lowest HP and the other 2 self-heal in combat. And I see in theory that goes through there, but I guess we can also like go here. Oh, that still goes there. Okay, it's really a question of us. Does it tell us anything? Fuck it.
We hit the road and catch up with Luca's workers as the shuddering whine of Aether engines roars behind us.
Oh no, we have
the does aren't about to let us get
we had
away
one
that
small
easy.
heal. I have more
made it
medium
out.
and large heals is
We
the
fight for
problem.
those left behind.
Haha, you're too slow, big man. I'll bleed you like the swine you are.
Well, aren't you too
that's
fun?
darn rude.
Alice, Lizzie, and Pearl rev up behind us. Marm's little trinity of terror. Figures she'd send her best. Let's hope we can take all 3 at once.
Easily,
Check it
right?
out, Gia. It's the folks we helped earlier. They came back to drive our haulers for us. Guess you must have inspired them, boss.
I'll take all the help I can get. It won't be easy keeping these trucks on the road.
My eyes fix on Pearl behind the wheel of her coupe, still as a cobra, gearing up for its strike. I've seen what her sisters can do. She's got to be on another level entirely.
You should have called me earlier, sisters. I would never have let it get this far. Do you hear me, smuggler? It is time to make your peace.
I don't like this sparking. That's some kind of ether weapon, isn't it? Why are you driving in the literal fire lane? Right. Do we take out Alice first? These 2 have a lower HP, so it might be easier to just take them out. She has some kind of aura, though. The others don't. So maybe remove her first, yeah. Boop. Oh. Little achievement. Apply 100 status effects. Very nice. It's another once per combat thing, so let's not. I should have probably healed first, but oh well. Yeah, you just heal up, that's fine. And we're done. Now, Gia, can you could move here and burninate, or you could move here and burninate. Either way, you're in the area. Oh, Lizzie's. Oh. Neat. Doubled up burninate effect. Okay, can we go down here? Okay, that's 3. That's 1, and then I could jump over her for free. Yeah, let's do that. Jump here. Shoot her. Ramming is another 2. So we can swap shooter again. And also rammer. Bye, bitch. And then we drop in behind Cress. Yeah, that works. My peace involves private island and I need this money. I see. Aha. I don't want to hop over there because I'm not a big fan of burning, turns out. So maybe just move here, give her the old brrrt. Yeah, together with the weakening, that deals a lot of damage. And just ram her one back because we can.
I was holding back when we met. Not anymore.
The fuck are you doing, girl? Well, that's just rude. Very rude.
You won't get away this time.
Oh, I see. I don't see. What the fuck were you doing? Jesus. Well, that's a problem. I like this. I like that you can retailer your cars now in between attempts, but this was not a failure of the cars. This was just
Alice,
haha,
Lizzie,
fuck
and
you.
Pearl. Check it. I'll take all the help I can get. My eyes fix on.
You should have called me earlier. Do you?
Okay. Chris is here. Why is Chris there? And Chris can't jump. She can switch though. Oh, can't be used on large vehicles, which I'm guessing this is? Or maybe it's just the boss level large vehicles. Either way, I can only really heal... Yeah... Yeah, I think we can either Lizzie or Pearl. Just have her entirely out of the game quickly. That was a mistake. Ah, that was a fair bit of a mistake. I wish it would put the checkpoint for encounters behind all the speeches.
Alice, Lizzie, and Pearl rev up behind.
Check it out.
I'll take all the help I can. My eye.
Okay, let's try that nonsense again, shall we? We still weaken Lizzie. We don't move up here. Instead, we just, yeah, maybe block a bit. That seems better. And Gia can still do her roasting. Got that double burn on Lizzie, which is nice. I think we still do the hero turn in that. Yeah, drive here-ish? I don't want to be near Alice and her fucking pull and push nonsense attack. That's all the AP. Yeah, I think I know what I do. We use the evade, we use this, and we hop over here. up in here. Pull them all, I guess. I feel like that hurts him more than anything else. And just ram her a little. And see if you can. Yeah, you can, actually. That's nice.
I was holding back when we met. Not anymore.
She's still going. Yeah, she's still going for that one. Oh, no. That's nice. Well, it's not nice, but you know what I mean.
Get away this time.
Now she's going after the money. Well, that is a lot of damage.
I'm hit! Hope I didn't lose any loot! I'm down!
Jesus
Along
Christ.
with my loot.
Yeah, she has some anti-ramming
You're
armor, doesn't
barely
she?
worth my time.
No, not the loot. What? Did Pearl just go after Lizzie? The fuck? Oh no. Reinforcements. I don't like that. Do not like that. Okay, we're definitely weakening Lizzie. Oh, that's Nate. Nope. You two are basically fine, which means... How far? Short range, yeah, but like how short? Around, okay. Yeah, so we move here and have no more AP. God damn it. Okay, I wish that guy would, you know, move out of formation, but I guess it's not happening. The loot. Shit. Oh, I wish I had a way to just, restart a round, but I guess not. What do you mean you can't move there? Sure you can. Haha. Okay, and then... Yeah. This, and of course this. That was nonsense, wasn't it? Oh no, it wasn't. No. I wish I could just shove her. We can shoot her though, that works. Yeah, bye-bye. Right, through Luca. I forgot about that bit. Oops. My bad. But at least now we can sorta block off from the looters. Can I fall back? Only straight. Okay. Which isn't enough range to do anything. Okay, Luca. That ain't enough. We taunt. Yeah, I see. We taunt you. And then we get a full heal up. The angry wall. The ramming begins, yep. That's just annoying. Excuse me, would you not shove Luca into the fire? That's very rude. I mean, I did tell you to attack him, but still. Okay, how are we looking? You need healing, my dear. then we weaken her. And yeah, I guess that's turn. Here, jump, shoot. Juicy. Do we flip and shoot her again? Maybe. That is some solid shooting. Now I could ram her. Ramming her doesn't make sense because she has the anti-ram armor, right? So I guess I'm just using the evade. Because why not? Better than nothing. Maybe I don't want to be squeezed in there though. Yeah, let's drop back a little. Okay, and then Luke, yeah, takes his turn burninating because, yep. And then the minigun should just finish you off, right? Oh, well that's annoying. Well, you know what to do about that. Bye, bitch. Okay, now it's only Alice. That's not gonna be good. We're gonna wait for a hot minute for Jay and their raid to come in. On cue. Hello, Jay. Hello, raiders. Welcome in. We are in the middle of a boss fight. And it's looking okay-ish. They're going after our money, which is just very rude.
And then she used it to make...
Captain, please show a little respect.
This apparently kills the Jay.
You think I should?
Did you figure out the big clock rewind whatever puzzle? Like I had the stream open and I saw bits of it, but yeah, I don't understand it. I barely understand it when I'm actively watching. Yes, you solved it? Awesome. Okay, so we're ending turn, and then basically we need to survive the round, and I have bad feelings for this guy. So we already lost one treasure hauler. And I think this one is certain to go, maybe both of them, depending how the enemy plays this. Yeah, there they go. Oh, that's not good. Now he's gonna ram Crass when he dies. Speaking of dying. We lost as soon as we lost loot. Sure. Blimey. Yep. Well, there goes all the loot, I think. Okay, how are you looking? You're okay. Dia is a little damaged. Alice has way too much armor. What is this? Automatically ram back. Okay, got it. No ramming. Definitely want to weaken her though. Yeet. And he heals himself. I think we use our heal on us. We could use this. And it lasts another round. Probably should have used that beforehand. But yeah, this is... Does it help if we switch with her? Like go here and switch? She's immune to ramming, so Luca needs to be in front of her. So yeah. Swoop. Oh, and now we can do this and hit Luca as well. Maybe not. Yeah, 4 HP, might as well. Not the best use of that, but it works. Okay, move up and shoot. Oh, we don't have any AP. Jesus. Does it help if we jump? We could jump into the fire, which doesn't seem like a great idea. Could try and protect the last, I think he's dead anyway. Why are you still on fire? Oh, you got moved over there, didn't you? Oh, I forgot that has to reload. Well, that ain't great. How much range does this have? Like, I'm wondering if we can just do this? Maybe. Oh, it actually shows me the range. This would be great, except for hitting Gia. Fuck it. Was that a smart move? I don't know, but it was a move. Do we dare taunt? Yeah, I think we try. We taunt Alice to only attack him. He really needs the counter ram as well. He has already the same armor she does, but the counter ram thing seems nice. And there goes the last hauler. Or not. Rude. How many times can you ram, bitch? Huh. The loot survives another round. Okay, healing is, First, we weaken her again, because otherwise we're not making any progress. Yeah, and then maybe we just deal damage. Okay. What do you mean can move here? Sure you can. Ta-da! That's good. Yeah. Now we have her. Bye, Alice.
One by
little
one,
flip.
the does peel off. We've lost them.
Is it just me, or was that...
Too easy? Yeah. Something's not right.
Don't question it, Gio. We've got the treasure in hand. Lead the way, boss.
We've gotten away with 1 car of loot. What do you mean too easy? We had to rewind time once to survive. What the hell is that? Repulsor Wrecker. Oh. Where does that go? Oh, it's an auxiliary part. It's more for Cress, but... Ah. Ooh, money. Hey, we got a level up. Okay, so about those heals. Actually, damn. Fine on heals. Yeah, 1 medium for you is just about right. let's try and head to the garage and fix Gia's car. Damn it.
Free and clear, the night air on my face. I give myself over to the rush of the road and the sweet relief of victory. Luca and Cress's cheers fill my ears until they cut short.
Oh good, we still have the boss fight.
Ahead. It's
Goody.
Marm. Let's get this over with. Our rides glide to a halt, blaring headlights filling our windshields. We step out into the windy freeway, facing Marm and her phalanx of armed does. The wrinkled visage of the mother of vice is lined with contempt.
Okay. First, we're gonna check in on the skills. Okay, that is that. Okay, yeah. So that's our once a combat heal. We deal damage. Oh, equal to half the amount healed. That is a lot less than I was hoping. Yeah, so Alice had this and this, I guess. Oh, that is sexy. I might need that for Luca. This could work, but she has 0 Daredevil right now, so we're not getting there. That's good. Yeah, we're definitely going there. Okay. Gia, where were we with you? Oh yes, the grenade. The grenade dropping is very funny. I'm not sure how useful that is. I'm pretty sure we just got hit every single round, either by ramming or shooting. So probably not great. This is one of those once a combat things, right? That could be good though. More Phantom is good. Dropping a grenade is just funny though. So I think we're going for that. And of course Luca, yeah, I just said we need that counter ram, and yeah. Another point in Daredevil would be good. Grease Monkey, Crest kinda has it covered, so counter ram, here we go. And just in case this is actual combat, I guess I could use a big heal. Or a small one, yeah. That's a slight waste, but better than going into combat, into boss combat especially, on not full health. Oh my.
I'm impressed.
Nothing but the best for the Baron on her big day.
Amusing. But this charade ends now.
The distant lights of Pandemonium are eclipsed as a massive blossom of fire engulfs it. Moments later, the muffled boom of the boiler explosion reaches the roadblock. Marm quakes with rage or despair or both, and her doe's faces are twisted with fury.
I've been suspicious of a traitor in my house for months. This all but confirms it.
How's that? Maybe we're just expert thieves.
Hardly. I caught you in the act. And what's more, all I have to do is check which combination was used on the vault, and I'll know who betrayed me.
The does shoot each other nervous, suspicious looks. They're attack dogs on the leash, ready to lash out, but they're no longer sure which way to direct their bite.
However, if any of my faithful daughters would like to turn themselves in right now, I promise to show you leniency. What's it to be, Mädchen? Shall I head back to my casino? Or shall we resolve this here and now?
Mom, I swear it wasn't me! You gotta believe me! I'd never betray you!
Really? You only care about yourself.
That's rich. Coming from you.
Oof! Says the scheming psycho!
Enough!
All present watch in stunned amazement as the barrel of Sophie's gun turns away from me and points straight at Marm's heart.
Sophia! Haitian! I never would have suspected.
That's exactly the problem, Marm. You've become blind. You're so focused on expanding your empire, you missed what was happening right in front of you.
Sophie, you snake! How could you? After everything she did for us!
For us? What about to us? What has she ever given that she hasn't taken away tenfold from the city? From its everyday people? From innocent little girls with nowhere else to turn?
I glance at Winnie, disturbed to see her youthful features frozen in a shell-shocked, thousand-yard stare. No longer afraid, but no longer really present at all.
So, what next, dear? You'll kill me and take my place? Is that the plan?
No, Marm. Despite everything, I love you. And I don't want your barony, but this has to stop.
I knew you didn't have the backbone.
Listen to me. It doesn't have to be this way. We can change things in Dreamland. Together, as sisters.
Yeah, I'm not getting mixed up in this. She's got this.
This is Sophie's moment. I would sooner bare my neck to Marm than take it away from her. I nod, and she continues.
Look, Dreamland is already yours. You already run its streets, its nightlife, its storefronts. If Marm retires from managing the operation, she can keep living comfortably while you keep doing what you do best. If she's too proud to let go, then we'll find her somewhere else to live. But one way or the other, Marm has to step back. You all know Gia. Like it or not, she's one of my sisters now. And she could be yours, too. I think we have more in common with her than not. Give us your support. Let's make this real.
And I'll just sit back, will I? And watch as you take everything?
You can't stop us. You can only be stopped. Your hoard is taken. The casino's in ruins. You can never recover what you lost. It's time to move on. The circumstances of your retirement are up to you.
Fine. You want to parley? I suppose I owe you that much.
Sophie joins her Baron for a private negotiation. I'm left staring at the does, who seem carved from stone, still reeling from the shock of Sophie's betrayal, and unsure what to do.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
My heart lurches to see Winnie's sweetness has been smothered. She's listless and hollow, swaddled in her doe uniform like a straitjacket. Is Jenna better off, wherever she is? Winnie, you don't have to make a decision if you don't want to, but I know your approval would make Sophie very happy. Winnie looks up at me. Her expression is a jumble of conflicting emotions. I shouldn't press her any further.
So now we convince each of them, I guess?
Lizzie's arms are crossed in a childish pout. She curls her lip as I catch her attention.
You. Haven't you done enough? Scram, why don't you?
Oof.
Not here for a fight. You think Sophie might have the right idea?
Look, I know I ain't the smartest, okay? Sophie, she's the sharp one. She always knows what to do. But Mom, I'd be in the gutter without her. You get me? Nowhere. Nothing.
I get you. I grew up in the burrows. Without my Zio, I'd be nowhere too. We don't get to choose our family, but we can choose what we take with us. We can choose who we want to be. She sniffs, uncomfortable with the frankness of the conversation. Her silence says everything she won't.
Okay, nothing about this has changed though. We have the best shot here, but oof. Wait. We need a 12. Oh. I just understood how the bonuses work. You can't add 2 Grease Monkey bonus together, so it's just a +4 from the morale and the Grease Monkey. And Cressus and Lucas' morale cancel each other out. Wait, then why is it still a +4? Hang on. Oh no, it does add them, doesn't it? It's +7 -3. Good lord. Fucking Lucas morale, I swear to God. Hey, we got it.
Look, Lizzie, one gearhead to another. You gotta know when to pull into the pit.
Never thought of it that way. As long as you can promise me Mom will be okay, then...
We won't hurt her. You got my word.
Fine. Fine, alright. Whatever.
Huzzah!
Pearl's impassive face is tight with fury. Who it's pointed at, whether it's Sophie or Marm or me or the whole sweet world, is anyone's guess.
Yeah, these are all, great.
Pearl, I know you're not stupid. You can see Sophie's right, can't you?
What I see is a pathetic ingrate, hungry for power.
Put the popcorn
that
away.
isn't hers. And in you, I see a lost child, puffing out her chest to disguise her fear.
I think that's the longest sentence I've heard you speak. Glad we're finally getting to know one another.
You don't know anything.
Okay, can we save? We can, apparently. We also can quick save. That's probably the easiest solution. Because I'm not a big fan of these chances. Like, holy shit.
A silver flash traces the line from my belt to Pearl's throat, and my knife rests against her slowly pulsing jugular. The
That ain't
shining
it.
blade sits there, quivering, while a teardrop of blood slowly follows its edge and drips away.
I'm about to get stabbed, aren't I?
You won't kill me. Not in front of the child.
My eyes dart to the kid, who's watching this lethal exchange with a distant fascination. My heartbeat pounds a furious tattoo in my eardrums as I realize Pearl's right, and I pull the knife away, fuming. Last chance, Pearl.
Walk away, now, while your pretty little legs still work.
Okay.
It's useless trying to talk to Pearl.
Okay. So I guess it's more a try and get everyone on your side.
Alice's perpetually
Let's see if we
bouncing
fare better with
curls seem
Alice.
unnaturally still as she stares into the middle distance. She regards me smugly as I approach.
I suppose you're going to convince me to betray Marm?
Oh snap. Okay, how are the yeah. There's another 41. Well, that's interesting.
I get the feeling that if Sophie hadn't made her move today, someone else would have stepped up. And maybe not a doe. What do you think?
I think she's a conniving little serpent. But I'm not an idiot, you know. I can see the writing on the wall.
Then you know she's right.
I know plenty, Thank you very much. Most of which Marm taught me.
I haven't forgotten, you know. Your secret.
I didn't forget either, you hussy.
You don't get it. You don't have to be that Alice anymore. Everything you want is right in front of you now. All you need to do is join your sisters and be a part of something bigger than Marm's whims. I'm more than a little surprised at how long Alice chews it over. Finally, grudgingly, she nods.
You do talk sense. Alright then, count me in. But just to be clear, we're never going to be friends. You and I.
I can live with that.
I was about to say the same. Right. So I guess if it does come to battle, it's just Curl again? Let's see how that works.
Sophie and Marm finish their tete-a-tete and rejoin us. Sophie's gun is still aimed at her matriarch, but the Baron holds her chin high.
To those of you here, thank you. And to those who decline my offer, I understand. I hope we can still be sisters.
This is ridiculous.
Gia, this never would have happened without your help. Help me decide. I don't want Dreamland to become another White Street, fractured and plagued with infighting.
I feel all eyes turn to me, but the two that weigh the heaviest are Sophie and Luca. It's not just Dreamland's future we're talking about.
Ooh, choices.
Soph, this is your call. I can't make it for you.
I'm not asking you to, darling. I'm just asking you to tell me what I already know.
But this isn't my world.
That's exactly why your opinion means so much. Dreamland's been my entire life. I'm too wrapped up in it. You, though, you see it with clear eyes. You have the detachment of the outsider. I need that.
Behind the con artist, behind the street soldier, behind the double agent, behind everything Sophie's made herself, I catch a glimpse of the girl who never quite disappeared, whose light remained bright underneath. Well, all right then.
Oof. What do you guys think? Puppet or exile? I can see issues with both. Like, if we exile her, she might build up another little... Yeah, she might build up another little cabal, try to fight back. Yep, exactly. Keeping her as a puppet is tricky. If you're not very careful, the puppet might start controlling you, you know? Yeah, keep your enemies close type of deal. The main issue there is, do we have the loyalty of enough of the does, so that there isn't like a small group that will just wrest control from us? She looks like she has 2 weeks left. Yeah, that's true. She's like 80, right? I feel like we read that. What is the new entry, by the way? Because it's not Apollo. Oh, maybe the Pandemonium was updated? No. Slightly burnt down now or something. Where is... Ah. Doesn't actually say anything about her age in this one. Yeah, I think we make her a puppet.
Let the old lady live out her years in peace. She can still gamble and socialize, but it's time the younger generation took control.
You'd make me a prisoner in my own barony? No! I won't stand for this humiliation.
Not a prisoner, Marm. Not ever. But our honored guest. Our Queen Dowager. The architect of the dream, who has passed it on to her inheritors.
I suppose I have no choice.
Happy birthday, Marm.
I should never have raised you up. You didn't deserve it. You never deserved that, any of you. I should have smothered you in your sleep.
Marm swings a brittle fist at Sophie, whose sad, patient
Time to
defense
take a
wears
sip.
out the old
Nobody
lady's
likes a
rage
dried out
until
potato.
she's deflated like an empty balloon. A single
Slop.
tear marches down the craggy landscape of her wrinkled cheek. Sophie clicks Marm into a pair of handcuffs and guides her gently to the back seat of her car. The does disperse wordlessly. There's an odd quiet in the air. Is winning supposed to feel like this?
Gia, I'll see you at Spritzenhaus.
Right.
520 XP, not bad. Hey, Killmeyer for the Aether core. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, right? Before we do that, I'm gonna take a real quick break. Before the onion yells at me later. I shall see you in just a moment. I have returned with an apple. So if you hear slight crunching, I try and eat it away from the microphone, but yeah, that's that. So, we don't even need to go to the garage anymore, so let's just head into badly spoken German.
My ears ring in the silence, still loud even though they're blessedly free of alarms and shouting and gunfire. For now, anyways. Luke is unloading our ill-gotten haul. He hefts the last crate, giving the truck a firm slap on the metal bed to signal the driver to leave. He carries it like it weighs nothing, but I feel the impact in my soles as he drops it on the ground between us.
We did it, Gia. Here, Killmeyer's payment and then some. Don't you let him talk you into handing this all over to him. You deserve some of that.
I should probably unmute, shouldn't I? Now I really wonder if that is more, if you keep more of the haulers alive. Who needs to unmute? Yeah, I should just stop talking, right? That's
The boisterous beer hall is quiet as a chapel in the daylight. By the contented look on his expansive face, Killmeyer's recovered well from the shock of having his island swallowed whole. I'm pleased to notice, however, a slightly more chastened volume to his voice.
Why can I interact with the decor?
The place is a riot of music, laughter, and German conviviality. Spilled beer makes a flytrap of the floor. Rusting suits of armor guard the perimeter, and the air stinks of sweat and smoked meat.
Oh yes, the Germans.
Aha! The daring thieves return victorious. I knew you could do it.
We have to offload this stuff pronto. You got somewhere to put all this?
Not to worry. Those kegs behind me are quite empty. Perfect for hiding things I don't want others to find. Please, sit. Make yourself comfortable. Have you seen the news?
Oh dear. Only 68? God damn.
Damn. Wanted to end her story on her own terms, I guess.
Yes. The coward's way out, but enough of that. Let us look to the future.
Sophie looks ready to rip out Kilmire's toenails for that little quip. But instead, she stands up and walks to a nearby window, carefully hiding her face from prying eyes. Just tell me where my Aether core is, Kilmire.
Close at hand, Liebling. Close at hand. Now, about my price.
Not great. We got 4 or 5? 4. Branded with her name. We can't sell these just anywhere. So they're essentially... Wait, hang on. It's a fucking gold bouillon. Heat it up a little and that branding is gone, my dear. Anywho.
Show me that Aether core and let's get this done.
Certainly, certainly. You know, you are even lovelier when you are impatient.
Please, I just ate.
I masked my surprise at the small device wrapped in cloth stained with what I imagine was the previous owner. A faint hum escapes the polished metal and tickles my palms. Lucas' people are waiting outside. Coordinate with them.
Wunderbar! Congratulations on the deal well struck. I shall go attend to things. Please, make yourselves at home. From now on, for you and your friends, drinks are on the house.
Thanks.
My people could use a round too. Robbing a casino is, thirsty work. Of course, delighted. But only one round. Do you hear me? Loud and clear.
Well, gang, we did it.
I don't know about you ladies, but I could use a drink.
Luca, it's 10 in the morning.
And? What are you, my mother?
Well, I've got some time, and I'm feeling quite lucky. I've got a deck of cards I need breaking in anyway. Giovanna?
Sophie unpacks the cards, but as soon as she slides them into her waiting palm, I lean over and snatch the deck, quick as lightning.
Giovanna?
No offense, Soph, but I'm dealing this hand. How do I know these cards aren't marked?
Cute.
The leftover shakes from the day's events have finally subsided. We've pulled off the crime of the decade, deposed a tyrant, bargained with the devil, and come out the other side.
I haven't had the time until now, but thank you all. You don't know what the past few days have meant to me.
Sure I do. You're not the only one with skeletons in the closet, Sophie. Why do you think I stuck out my neck for you?
Thank you for having my back at the roadblock, darling. And All along the way, too.
Don't mention it.
Well, come on then. Tell me what I missed. I want all the juicy details.
I think we did okay. Maybe we just got lucky. What do you think?
I think every day you wake up with the sky still above you is a lucky one.
True. But this wasn't a fluke. We all did our part. We earned this.
Yeah, except Luca, of course.
Hey!
Like anything, it was part luck, part planning, and part force of will. Pandemonium was a house of cards. It was bound to tumble down sooner or later.
The hand finishes, and Sophie reshuffles in silence, dealing out wry looks with every new card. Drinks and smiles flow easily. The mood settles comfortably, like a dog snuggling into its bed.
So what happens now? I'm in it for the long haul. Underground's not going anywhere, so neither am I. How about you, Sophie? Luca?
I know you've got a lot on your plate, Soph, but I'd like it if you stuck it out with us, now that Marm's been dealt with. What do you say?
It will take some time to plan a memorial for her. Even people who hated and feared her respected her. And I think the old bird at least deserves a decent send-off.
You think she really went out like that?
Yes.
Meaning, do you think she faked her death? No, I don't think so. Marm was tired. That little flare-up we saw at the roadblock, that was just a last burst of pride. She had been grooming us as her heirs for some time.
You think Mom really saw you girls as family?
In her way, yes. But much of the time we felt more like princesses. And sometimes like servants. It's complicated.
Family always is.
But to answer your question, Giovanna, yes. I believe I will help you in your crusade. Because even though I am a criminal, I am also a pragmatist. Dreamland will be just that. A dream, if we don't save it.
I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Glad to have you.
Sophie Sulzer, heir to Mom Weiss, a savior. Maybe Dom hit me harder than I thought. I must be in a coma.
Luca, we could really use your help. The well affects everyone in the lowers.
Sure does. You know I'm in jail. My people need somewhere to stand and sleep if they're gonna live after all. Hard to do when the docks are spinning around in a hurricane from hell.
Glad you're sticking with us. What about after we take care of the well? Are you gonna stick with the underground?
It's funny you mentioned that. I've been thinking lately about leaving town. Leave a few of my ghosts behind. Give my wife a few less headaches, at least for a little while.
And then what? Pray tell.
You know this fight for my people? It's happening everywhere, not just here. Lots of tyrants out there who've sold their conscience for dough, preying on folks without 2 cents to rub together. Maybe it's time to think bigger. The Brotherhood has chapters all over. What we've done here, we've made real, honest change. I'd like to do that again where I can, where they need me.
It won't be the same docks without you, big fella. But I respect what you're trying to do. It's a big world out there.
I figure I've spent so much time hamstringing myself, maybe it's time to think bigger. See what I can really get done.
The docks are gonna miss you, Luca.
I'll miss them too, but even though I'm leaving, I want to leave the docks in one piece and in good hands so my people have a future. First part of that is getting rid of that damn well, so let's get to it.
When Luca refills my glass from our shared pitcher, I raise it toward the center of the table between us. Everyone looks to me. To victory, and whatever comes next. Cress brings her glass level with mine, her eyes shining cobalt above her smile.
To new friends and clobbered enemies.
Luca's glass enters the circle next, as a sincere warmth adds fresh color to his ruddy, rough-hewn face.
To the people of Dreamland, every one of them.
Finally, Sophie's glass completes the set, as she regards Cress and me with a strange look. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was affectionate.
To my sisters. Old and new.
In response to Luca's raised eyebrow, Sophie rolls her eyes.
And brothers, I suppose.
As my Zio would say, Cent'anni. Our glasses join in a jangle of hearty clinks, and the rest of the day flits by in a blur of relieved and tired laughter.
Damn, straight to the next level up. Ooh, over 2,000 monies. What did he sell?
The bartender here at
Just alcohol?
Spritzenhaus serves up more than a stiff.
We have a
very tempting. Show me what you've got.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what Alice did. Pull and yeet. Long-range rifle. Huh. 6 AP, 6 damage. Interesting. That's the buff. We have that. Yeah, let's grab another one of these. Money! And yeah, since we didn't have basic repair kits last time, let's get one for everyone. So we don't run into that issue again. Bribe, okay. I think that's it. Did we want to install the grenade launcher somewhere, or was that loot? Don't remember. But these are sellable, right? Yeah. Right, that definitely was loot. But none of the cars we have currently, other than Cressus, can take it. And she already has the repair and the debuff, which I find nicer. So let's get rid of that. And you don't have... Yeah, that's about it. So the grenade launcher and the repulsor wrecker. I can put them in stash from here, but that might be where they end up.
I've always got it.
Okay, let's head back home. Money! In the hideout? How odd. Can I sell... Well, she always sells grenade launchers. That's good. Oh, that's a better version. Yeah, I didn't install it because it was noticeable. And the rest of my cars are... somehow, despite the modifications and weapons stuck all over. Still, low heat, yeah. So I think we can definitely sell that. Maybe buy this? And she also has the scout rifle, look at that. Yeah, that's what we have in his prisoner transport, right? That's the same thing. Okay, nothing further interesting here, I don't think. The military grenade launcher is interesting. The main issue I can see is, does it actually say anything about the whole reload issue? Because the minigun has that. Is the minigun not also noticeable? I feel like it should be. Um, 13 AP. That is pretty good. I think Chia might have that. Can I see the cars here somewhere? Yeah, that is only +9. Huh. Ditto and only +8. Yeah, that's definitely...
Giovanna.
Oh.
I found some things that are more... And pray tell, what diamonds in the rough have you found, Mishichu?
Yeah, I didn't actually end up needing that.
What can you offer me? You don't come across something like this without getting your hands dirty.
Now is the really curious part. How much is a gold bullion worth?
What can you offer me? You don't come across something like
we paid
this without
3
getting
of
your
those
hands dirty.
for 1 Aether core. I'm sorry. We could have just bought that for cash at this rate.
Don't be a stranger.
Anywho, money! Okay, we're definitely buying this. Hang on, let's just put it in the right person's storage. That wasn't even what I wanted to buy. Whatever. Impulse buy. Okay, I sold stuff, I believe. Feel like we might be being ripped off slightly. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely where I wanted to go for Cress. Gia, we did the grenade drop. Do we need more Dodger? Or do we up our Phantom or this? Sure wish I could buy a gold bar for 300. Yeah. Gold is worth how much at the moment? $134 per gram. I don't know what the fuck is in an ounce, but I know it's a little more. So yeah. We could invest more in our Smooth Talker. Kinda needs 2 levels. I'm not sure how much we're gonna level up is the problem. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember. We took that for good reason. Yeah. Maybe I'll respec at some point. Get like these 2 spots of Grease Monkey. Most of the stuff I like how it's but I'm not entirely sure how useful that is, considering we've seen enemies just deal 12 damage in a round, and only having like 19 max. I only ever get A or maybe 2 AP out of this at best. I don't know. I feel like Smooth Talker comes up a lot. The problem is, it's again a 2 level up thing. Phantom can be good too. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Use up all your AP or as much as you can. 40%. So at the moment I have 13 with the new engine I just bought. That's 4 more, so 17. Not all that great damage in the end, is it? But it could be a usable finisher move. Yeah, fuck it. And of course, Luca. The heavy ram, right? That is also something Alice did. Yeah. Because we don't need this. A little more daredevil from him is interesting. But a little more enforcers also. And I like the heavy ram idea. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, can I check if she's done anything? No. Let's talk with her here, because we grabbed the Aether thingy from Marnes, right?
Think this can help?
I know exactly what to do with this. This is enough for something else I've been working on. I'm so excited for you to see it. Just check the steamer trunk the next time you're here.
Okay. So that is basically just give her a thing, get a gizmo.
How's Daisy coming along?
Oh, Gia! Come here! Come here! You have to see this.
The kid leads me to the device. I've seen Heights Tech in promo reels, but they always felt too fantastical to be real. In the face of the glowing blue tower, I'm forced to reevaluate my worldview.
Professor Gardner and I installed the Aether core as soon as we could. We've started tests to simulate Daisy's effects on the well, and the results so far align with our hypotheses. It's surprisingly simple. The well has an enormous gravitational force. Meanwhile, Daisy produces an opposing force, causing the particles to diffuse. This will weaken the well, causing it to shrink. Well, what do you think?
It's amazing, Principessa. You really did it. I leave her beaming brighter than all the gizmos in her lab, leaving me wondering if that's how I ever looked when Zio told me good job.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Okay. Now I assume this is... Oh no, it's right away. Huh. Unfortunately, again, an auxiliary part. Which I don't think we can install anywhere. But very interesting. Okay, let's check this out. Not scrap. Yeah, change bits. Yeah, look at that. 4 more AP. And too much weight. Well, shit. Oh, I can't really give up the armor. I could give up the small concealed storage. But what happens to the items that are currently in there? Apparently nothing. Okay. Let's go with that. And let's take a quick look at our inventory now. Yeah, because she still has the glove box storage. And we don't need concealed storage anywhere close as much as I always thought we did. Didn't we have 19 HP? Did we lose HP from the engine? Surely not. How does that work? Because it can't be from the storage box, surely. No, it says nothing about the HP. Yeah, for being a smuggler, there's basically no smuggling. To the point where I'm wondering if the whole, you know, secret storage is ever relevant. Like, there've been a few, like, roadblocks and stuff. But it feels like either you talk your way out of those.
Time to take a sip. Nobody likes a dried out
bribe your way out of those. Or you just run away and do combat. Okay. Let her car be. Yeah, auxiliary. Oh. Oh, that's the repair group. Regular repair. And it has 3. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. Refurbished turbo engine is the same we have. We could yoink that from Sophie's car. Because, we can only run 3 cars, and Sophie more or less does the same job as Gia, just worse. Okay. And at some point, I guess I need to look at... Yeah, like, I'm not using the group repair as much as I thought. So the Aether infuser might be better. Or that. Indirectly buff up Lucas damage. Yeah, I think we're trying that. Just can't get confused with the icons, because that looks not very different. Okay, and of course the prisoner transport. Sure, the Gatling gun is discreet. Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. Obviously. But we could, in theory, put this in there and risk the heat going higher occasionally. Has a medium range, medium AoE, 3 AP, and 4 damage. This deals more damage. It has an AoE, technically? Interesting. But yeah, being able to dump grenades backwards might be worth it. I'm gonna try it. Okay, do we have any... No, we've picked up 0 paints. I don't know where you could get them. I haven't seen them in any shops or anything. So I'm not sure. Oh, okay. That's not the... Okay, that's not the choices, that's the... Okay, so we can make something truly horrible then, yes? Thanks, Steam Achievements. Oh yeah, look at that. It's called Circus Orange. Isn't that fucking perfect? Okay, how about yellow and black if it's a honeybee? The accent color is barely anywhere. It's really just the not hubcaps, isn't it? And on the yellow you see all the fucking stains and I guess bullet holes a lot better. Maybe we go back to the blue. Yeah, that covers it a little better. How about just straight up black? Oh, maybe black with a little... Nah, it's too heavy, isn't it? That could work. Green yellow, crazy. Or just stark white? Nah. Anything else? No, I think we go and talk.
We arrive back at the hole in the late evening. All I want to do is slope off to a bunk and slide into oblivion for a few hours. But Apollo and Sam want a debrief. It takes a few pots of coffee and some encouragement, but I recount the night's events as best I can. By the time I'm finished, rays of sunlight illuminate the room. Apollo leans forward in his seat while Sam leans back. Both are equally interested in the fate of their old enemy, but Apollo is eager, while Sam seems almost sad. I'm surprised Marm took the easy way out in the end. I thought for sure that tough old bird would try to stage a comeback.
It wasn't what we had in mind, maybe. But at least Marm's gone for good. That ought to keep things quiet in Dreamland for a little while.
Unless we've created a succession crisis. For those who admired her, and don't kid yourself, Apollo, there were plenty of those, she's a martyr now. That may cause the doe some trouble.
If anyone deserved to swing in all this, it was her. She's killed more people and ruined more lives than you've had hot dinners.
Maybe. I just worry she may have done us more harm than good in her final act. And I don't believe for one moment that cruel woman didn't think of that when she decided to take her own life.
Yeah, I don't know about the suicide. Like, she seemed very fighty. And while Sophie might not be the type to stage a suicide, it very well might be the first step of someone else.
I'm angry too, Apollo, but I'm with Sam here. We have people who are hurting. We play the long game, we minimize the damage.
Now why does it sound so much more palatable when it comes from you? Such a charmer.
That covers the broad strokes. Let's move on. Nellie, how does the Aether core look? I wouldn't put it past Kilmire to try and swindle us.
Professor Gardner and I have inspected it thoroughly. It's the genuine article, all right. We still need to install and test it, but it should work just fine according to our specifications.
Atta girl. One less power-mad Baron to worry about, and our well solutions well in hand. Get cracking, Doctor. What's next, Sam?
Gia, you've, interacted with a certain Mr. Blanc? We've contracted him to look into the Black Hat after Nellie. He's ready for a meet.
I've worked for him before, sure. I wouldn't say I trust him, but he pays on time and in full. That puts him head and shoulders above most in my racket.
Well, he's insisting on no radio, no courier, and an in-person meet. If he wants things this private, let's hope his info is pure dynamite.
I'm surprised Blanc agreed to meet. He's not the revolutionary type.
Sure, he's worked for the other team before, but he's discreet, has plenty of reach, and I'm told he stays bought. You hear what happened with Montclair?
The Prince of New York? Claimed to be some kind of old country blue blood, right? Ended badly, if I recall.
Right. Mr. Blanc dug up proof that his bona fides were anything but. Stopped him taking over in the lowers, and gave us the leverage to check the uppers barons who'd done business with him.
Knowing Blanc, I'm sure he came away from that deal with a few extra simoleons, too.
Oh, no doubt he kept the choicest bits of blackmail to himself just to feather his own nest. That's what I'd do.
All right. I'll head to the meet and keep my eyes open. Who knows? Might be nice for me to lead the conversation for once. Besides, I deserve answers about that group my shadowy friend is working for. I still owe him for that rap on the bean he gave me.
Oh, please make sure to say hello to Mr. Blanc for me. I'm so grateful for his help getting me here.
No problem, sweetheart. If I don't remember, I'm sure Gia will.
Hold on there, Apollo. You're not planning on going to the meet yourself, are you?
Why not? I know the uppers better than anyone here. If anyone can get in to see Mr. Blanc without getting pinched, it's yours truly.
Your famous face might give you away. Let Giovanna and I take care of it.
Look who's talking. You might not be a movie star, but the Rat King is just as well known in the papers as I am. Or don't you think the infamous Iron Hand meeting with an underworld figure will grab headlines?
Oh dear. I don't want to take either of them, but it looks like we have to. I think I'm taking Apollo. He's more oily. That should get along with an info broker.
Apollo, you're up.
I reluctantly accept this grave duty.
Cute, but this isn't awards night. If you're pinched, it'd be a big setback for the underground. Be careful out there.
Just a quick rendezvous with our mysterious contact, old boy. Right out of a Jarl's picture, am I right?
Don't make me regret this.
Excellent! By the time you two return, we should have the device in good working order. I can't wait to tell the professor.
That sounds quick. Well, we only have the one mission. Why is our inventory glowing? Yeah, the Gatling gun is still in there. Oh, did we install a good engine in his car? No, I'm unsure. Quick step back into the garage.
It has been 2 hours. Time for a quick break. Get up, stretch your legs, grab some new water.
Been there, done that. Onion, been there, done that. Okay, yeah, no, totally forgot about that. Because the turbo engine is, yeah, one better. Yeah, because I saw one in Sophie's car and yip. Okay. Okay, you have plus 10, you have plus 9. Gia has plus 13? Am I remembering that right? That is a crazy engine. We should probably check if other places have that. You don't have a shop, no, but we can stash some things here. Oh yeah, I still have that. Didn't I want to install that? Can probably sell that at some point, but right now we have money. One more quick check. Oh, I put the repulsor wrecker. Right, as a buff for Luca. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Bible stuff is locked behind mission progress. Because both the military grade grenade launcher as well as the engine and the scout rifle all have been yeah, new to the shops right after Marn was done. Oh, I see.
The uppers are another world only vaguely resembling the one I know. The gutters are empty of garbage, the walls free of graffiti. My stomach does a flip-flop. I'm a square peg in a landscape of round holes here.
Don't let the clean streets and pristine buildings fool you. The physical foundations are as good as money can buy, but the moral ones, I wouldn't trust my weight to them.
At least you can actually taste the air in the uppers.
The standard of living in the lowers is determined by whom it benefits most. And those people are living here, not down there.
I check my watch. We should head to the glass cage now. Mr. Blanc won't stick around to wait for us if we're late. I don't know if it's something I pick up in a mirror or the corner of my eye, but I feel a familiar itch between my shoulders. I check, and sure enough, we have a tail on us.
Not the
Better
taxi
move
driver.
Fast.
Ew. Also, why is Lucas' morale still shit? God damn it. Dude, we pulled it off. You don't have to be down anymore. Well, I can either roll a 9 or an 8.
We're being followed. Keep an eye on the mirror. I'm going to try and lose them in traffic.
Hey, we even managed the 9.
Got it. Make your move, sweetheart.
Starting with a casual lane change, I follow it up with a swerve back into the thick of traffic and across to the opposite end, zipping in and out, accelerating past the crush I'm helping to exacerbate. Hang on. I pull every trick out of the book to lose our tail, weaving in and out of cars, trucks, and street features. I drive like I'm possessed, a grin plastered on my face. It's all so easy. I lose our tail with no trouble. I still feel like we're being watched. Know anyone who would have you followed?
Yes, everyone.
I don't see any flash bulbs, so we can rule out the press. I think this is underground business, darling.
Probably just nerves. The coast looks clear for now. Let's get to the glass cage. Suddenly, a burst of static blares over the radio. I wasn't expecting a call. The even, measured tones of Mr. Blanc's voice are punctuated with hisses of white noise.
Bravo, Silver, the Celtic Flame.
It's an old piece of bootlegging code. Security has been breached and the opposition is armed. He's called out Hugh Street as the new rendezvous. Acknowledged. There is another burst of static and the voice is gone. I pull a quick U-turn and start heading toward Hugh Street. Looks like a change of venue.
I don't like this. You spot a tail, and just a moment later, our contact changes our meeting spot?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying that if it looks like a trap and smells like a trap, it's probably a trap, darling. Even that old bore Shakespeare knew it.
A cold feeling burns in my gut, like a shot of raw bathtub gin. I can't fathom what would make Blanc abandon his plans this way. Whatever his reason, it's serious business.
Fun stuff.
Shadows envelop the meeting spot on Hugh Street. A narrow afterthought of an alley leads into a sort of postage stamp courtyard. Only each wall is the looming cold edifice of a modern building. The buildings here cast deep shadows like bottomless pits. My mouth feels sticky and sour. Tastes like dread. I get out of the car. I grip my gun in my pocket like the hand of a childhood crush. It's so quiet out here, my heartbeat is crashing jazz cymbals in my eardrums.
I don't see him. He must have run into trouble.
Try to relax a little, huh? We're early. He's the punctual type.
Gia, darling, if that was your heart, you need a doctor. That should not go pop, 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 pop. That is not a healthy pulse.
Despite my casual tone, I can't settle down. We must have been here an hour already. I check my watch. It's been barely 5 minutes. When Mr. Blanc suddenly speaks from the shadows, Apollo jolts and quick draws his pistol. My hair is standing on end. The familiar red ember glows from the black shadows of the alleyway.
Relax, Mr. Diamond. Put away the gun, and let's talk.
First, let's take a look around. Not much of a look to take around, I guess.
Nothing but darkness within. I guess nobody's paying for overtime tonight. The uppers are different at night. All of that pristine concrete and glass, so shiny and bright in the day, looms like jail cell walls after lights out. The open, starry sky somehow still feels too low, too close. I'm trapped.
That's close enough, Randazzo.
Ah, been a while, old sport. I see you're still playing Mr. Mysterious.
We all have our roles to play.
Beyond the corona of cigarette smoke, I can make out even less of Mr. Blanc's mug than usual. Something's not right here.
Ooh. Might as well try it. Nope.
Everything about this place makes me nervous, uneasy. Probably what Blanc intended in the first place. Was this the plan all along? I've gotta say, I don't love this alley for a face-to-face. Why the outdoor meet?
I have more important things on my mind than undermining your confidence, Randazzo. Use your head.
With painful slowness, I edge closer. The man likes his anonymity, but curiosity moves my feet before I can stop them. The tip of his cigarette flares with light as he takes a long draw. Despite his businesslike tone, His hand is shaking slightly with the effort. His skin looks pale. Is he sweating? You're hurt.
Not another step, Randazzo.
Until today, I would have described Blanc as flawless, if cold. A consummate professional, always in control. Tonight, the cracks are showing. And they're showing that things are wrong. Deeply wrong.
I have the information you paid for.
Spit it out, man. I don't like this place you've chosen.
There is not a safe place in New York. I will be leaving soon. I'd recommend the same for you all.
Are you serious? What about your network? What about the glass cage?
My enterprises are not your concern.
The ember of Blanc's cigarette shakes in his hands. He takes a long, hungry drag. All the more reason for you to cough up the information and get under cover.
Very well. My investigations have led me to a group called the Trust. It is an organization that has existed as long as the field of Aether development. They have more resources than all of the baronies combined. They wield immeasurable influence, fantastic wealth, and they hold sway over each and every baron in New York. They have stayed secret thus far by suborning, bribing, or killing any who have dared to challenge them.
That sounds ridiculous. Are you putting me on? As soon as the words escape my mouth, I know he's dead serious. But it's too ludicrous to fathom. I can't seem to fully catch my breath.
Ignore them at your peril. It would appear you have stepped into the deep end without realizing it, Randazzo. And you've dragged the rest of us along with you.
Whoops.
Okay. Let's say that there really is a shadowy organization secretly pulling the strings in the city. Sounds far-fetched to me. What's their purpose?
Just as in every other period in human history, those who already hold wealth and influence often wish to keep it to themselves. All in the name of the greater good, naturally.
And enriching their pet politicians and scientists, no doubt.
The smallest fraction of their holdings would sate the avarice of any public servant or investigator.
If these people are so all-knowing and all-powerful, why bother with Nellie? They could just discredit her, ruin her rep.
I provide information, not conjecture. They are simply opposed to Reinhardt's presence here.
If they're so powerful, why haven't they succeeded yet?
Perhaps you're the wrench in their works, Randazzo.
Are the Trust the ones responsible for spreading Red Aether technology? The rally in White Street looms, the carbonized stink of human ashes filling my nostrils. My gut lurches as I watch Kilmeyer's Island crash into dreamland. I shiver involuntarily. This is madness.
That's insane. Evil. All those deaths for what?
For power, for control, for short-term gain. Who knows what drives the minds of the barons? Each has their own strength and their own weakness.
I knew it. I need to have a word with Jono about who offered him those guns. It's a cinch they wanted us to help up the stakes.
The pieces all fit, but it still sounds so far-fetched.
Those vultures, those villains. We still need to see your proof, Blanc, but damn me if it doesn't ring true. How else could all of this happen so quickly?
I have proof, yes. Circumstances beyond my control brought me here before I had time to collect it.
Circumstances beyond your control? We're sticking our necks out here. Do we look like suckers to you?
We're professionals, and we've worked with Mr. Blanc here before. If the goods aren't here, we just have to go get them, right?
Just so, Randazzo.
Mr. Blanc reaches into his breast pocket slowly. His motion hitches, and despite his iron demeanor, he can't help but grimace in pain.
The proof. It is in my office. I will let...
Mr. Blanc's mouth hangs slack as a thunderous gunshot blows a hole the size of a silver dollar through his smoking jacket. He falls to his knees, jaw working soundlessly. I'll never know his last words. Fallen from his mouth, his final cigarette sits in an ever-widening pool of crimson. The flares of light from the blooms of gun barrels illuminate the alley in an insane strobe. I don't even have time to scream. Mr. Blanc is clutching something in his still hand. Desperate, I lunge forward and pry it from his claw-like fingers as bullets whiz and ricochet all around me. It's a heavy brass key.
Get the damn car!
I clutch the key like a talisman and throw myself to the ground, presenting as small a target as possible. Miraculously, none of the shots hit me, but it's only a matter of time.
Gia, get in!
Yeah, I think I know what we're doing. Hey.
I hurl myself headlong into the open door, the car's armor offering me a temporary haven as bullets spang off the chassis. The cordite-ridden air is sweet in my starved lungs, shuddering breath after shuddering breath. The driver floors it, but I scramble behind the wheel. Now's not the time for politeness.
Keep driving until I tell you to turn.
You know this place?
Had a fan who, enjoyed my company. Turn, now!
This is it. We need to lose or blast our pursuers before their reinforcements can show up on the scene.
We're in for it. They're gaining on us.
Don't lose your head. Let's outmaneuver them.
Well then. Eliminate or survive 5 rounds. Okay. Gress is in the middle of bullshit, and here is our enemies. Interesting. 19 and 35. We can do that. First, we need to, yeah, get you out of here. Can we maneuver Luca out of here? Yes. Since Gia moves first. Can we double debuff? Oh, that has range. Damn. Is this the same? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Excellent. Okay, it doesn't matter in that case. Which one is this? Hang on. This is the ramming one. Yeah, let's yeet that. Then ram him backwards once. Oh, beautiful. Debuff him. And yeah, that's Crest done. Definitely not doing that. Now Gia can, yeah, move here. There's my jump, Jesus. Oh. Yeah, there's no space where it can just... 18 AP is nuts. Wish I could swap places with her. Okay, let's just do what I came here to do. Beautiful. And turn and do it to him again. 3 HP. Damn. I can move here and burn both of them. Yeah, that works. That's one out. Okay, now Gia, move. Jesus, that is so many AP. Crazy stuff. Yeah, might as well. We still have a little movement speed left. Insane. Yeah, that new motor, I think it paid off a little bit. Okay, yeah, we just ram him. Then we throw a grenade. Oh, does that hit both? Yes, yes it does. Excellent. Hop. Then we ram him into the danger zone. Then we move ourselves out. Oh, I can do the counter ram. And a taunt. Taunt him. Trigger the counter ram. And we're done. $27 AP! Holy shit snakes. And that's some red Aether. No, it's a shot javelin. Okay. Poor Luca. He's still alive. And of course, an additional 2 assassins. Okay, that's mean. You can't just replace them. Okay, first up, let's come here and heal up Luca a little bit. And also debuff everyone. Then weaken him. And that is it for the moment, I think. Yeah. Now, Gia looks like the assassin cars. I don't like that. Okay, we move here. We shoot. That was a lot. Now we drop our grenade. I think we got that, right? We sure did. And that's her basically done. You can take a 4 damage hit, right, Luca? Yes. Oh, it's only 2 because he has the collision armor. Excellent. All is fine then.
I can hear more of their souped-up cars in the distance, racing towards us. We're out of time. They've got reinforcements coming, Apollo. Where's that exit?
Now! Turn now!
Convenient. Overall, yeah, that was fine. What is this? Oh, and it deals projectile. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Definitely taking all of that.
Apollo guides me through off-path alleyways and back roads, past checkpoints that would normally stop me cold, massaging their suspicion with his movie star looks and palaver. The key in my pocket feels incredibly heavy. I'm still thinking about it when the sounds of pursuit fade away into silent night.
Well, this is just beautiful, isn't it? Our informant's dead, a secret organization has us on its hit list, and what do we have to show for it? Bubkiss, that's what.
We're not sunk just yet. He gave me this. I'm guessing this unlocks something in
maybe
Mr.
a little
Blanc's
generous.
office at the glass cage.
It's a risk, but it's our only option. Maybe we can beat them to it.
Okay. Key locations. Yeah. There's no repair up here, so I think that's not what I wanted. You're gonna take one of those big boy heals. Yeah, you need 11, 12 is fine. Oh, he already had one. Never mind. Anyway, nice and full. So yeah, that instead of the flamer, it has long range as well. Oh boy. We need a garage.
We have to watch our step as we enter what was once one of the ritziest hotspots in the uppers. Wind whistles through the shattered glass floor. glass crunches under every footfall. This place was stripped. Whoever did this wanted to find Mr. Blanc's secrets, but the anger they left behind is evident. My heart lurches with hope. Did they do this out of frustration? Maybe they didn't find what they were after. If they'd found what they were looking for, they wouldn't have used a wrecking ball on the place. Spread out. Make it quick.
Blanc's office is probably hidden somewhere around here. Let's hope we can find it.
We need to hurry. They probably left someone to stake the place out, which means they'll be coming in as soon as they report in for backup.
There's an actual fucking hole in the floor. That seems like an issue. Booth, the bar, bullet holes.
The bar is a complete loss. I've seen this place weather brawls, gunfights, and even a fallen chandelier, but it's beyond repair now. It's been completely stripped, every panel smashed open. This is a dead end. A spiderweb of widening cracks lead to an enormous hole smashed in the floor. Oddly fitting for a lair built on secrets, though I doubt Mr. Blanc would appreciate the parallel. The wall behind the bar is riddled with buckshot. A series of shotgun blasts tore through the expensive bottles like tissue paper. I hope Morgan wasn't working tonight.
Okay, shall we check the bar first or the booth? I'm gonna go for the bar.
I've been in front of this bar enough times that seeing it ransacked freezes my veins. Maybe there's something of value left in all that wreckage, but it does feel like grave robbing.
I'm not a fan of those two skill options. Yep. Sure. That's gonna go well. Almost. We just need, you know, 1 or 2 more dice.
Try as I might, I can't make out anything that looks like a bolt hole. If Mr. Blanc's finest stock is squirreled away, he took the secret with him. Mr. Blanc's booth hasn't escaped the carnage either. I look across its burst upholstery, the smashed table.
Will you look at that? Dents here, along the wall. Someone was trying to bust through.
Convenient.
Let me have a look. I wrap my knuckles along the wall until I find a spot that doesn't sound right. I run my fingertips around the paneling. I find a recess concealed by shadows. The key slides home through a thin layer of plaster. The wall slides back, silent and well-oiled. A passageway opens into the depths. We found the hidden office. Sneaky bastard.
Seems to me like his paranoia was justified. Ladies first, I insist.
As we enter, I flip a switch on the inside of the hallway. The wall behind us closes as the room lights up. It's quiet in here. Blanc must have had it soundproofed. We're safe in here. For now. Something in this room is worth killing and dying for. Knowing that makes this more like a personal mausoleum than a study. This is clearly where Blanc spent most of his time, among the memories of a secret life.
Yeah, I can't help but notice the blood. So, since the assassins didn't find this place, he got in here, bloodied the desk, and went out without the actual valuable papers? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
This shelf is identical to the others, save for a single book sticking out almost 1.5 inches from the others. It bothers me. I don't believe the fastidious Mr. Blanc would leave such an imperfection in his lair. Instinctively,
Secret compartment?
I start pulling books out of the shelf, letting them spill to the ground higgledy-piggledy. Recessed into the back of the shelf, I find a hidden safe.
Nice.
The safe has a combination lock with a backup keyhole. It looks much like Mr. Blanc himself, implacable in its flawlessness. It's a tough old bastard.
I mean, we're gonna try that and then...
It's been a long time, and I was never an expert. But I gamely push my ear up against the surface of the safe and begin finessing the combination dial.
Oh my god.
Infinitesimally slow, listening for telltale clicks and clunks.
We are so good.
Finally, after what seems like an eternity of straining my ears and cramping my fingers, a pattern emerged. With slightly shaking fingers, I pry open the lid of the safe like a pirate's treasure. Only instead of rubies or doubloons, this safe is stuffed with files. Mr. Blanc's most secret stash. Got it.
Great. Pass it over. Let's get to work.
I pull out the stack of files with both hands and fan them out over the desk. What we're holding here is pure dynamite.
There's got to be a file in here about Red Aether. That stuff keeps popping up. I bet Blanc knew something.
What, me rolling well is upsetting? It's just what I do. Oh no, I've rolled what? 3, 5, and 6 in the past. So...
I'm cycling through file folders when my eyes are drawn to a file labeled Tobias Dufresne. Finally, some answers.
Tobias Dufresne, the Hanged Man. Beatrix Wilcox's old hunting dog. I never had to go up against him, thankfully. Retirement didn't agree with this former blacktail, and he made it known in no uncertain terms. Dufresne's history is one that remains hidden. Every informant, every spy I sent to ferret out his secrets, met a bloody end. After the 5th such attempt, Dufresne himself was waiting for me, in my private booth. Dufresne poured me a tumbler of whiskey, and recounted for me the details of what has come to be known as the Night of the Underline Revenant. It was more confession than conversation. I dare not recount the details of his rampage, but the broad strokes. After being asked to perform a job that went against his code, he was hung by his neck from the tow line of an island and left for dead. 3 days later, he boarded a ferry off the island, carrying a sack filled with the tongues of every underboss who voted for his sentence of death. The Baron himself was left hanging from that same tow line. I suspect that the Trust aided Dufresne in his quest of vengeance to acquire his allegiance. He never revealed why he sought me out, but I read between the lines. He was warning me to stay out of his affairs.
I paused to reflect. I don't know whether or not I would have taken the Trust's aid and pledged to them if they had helped me with my own revenge after Valentine's murder. If it weren't for my friends, I might have.
Yeah, well, we knew Dufresne was, a funny guy.
A few more folders in, I spy Nellie's name, as well as the name Olympus Park. Maybe the gaps in Nellie's file can be filled in here?
Receiving a hand-delivered note from anyone in the Heights is unusual enough. But to receive a note from Reinhardt, a rising star in Olympus Park, was quite shocking. Even I have few contacts within the Heights. In the note, Reinhardt mentioned to me that her life was in danger, and she believed the bombing of Olympus Park was specifically done to halt her research. I immediately started my own investigation. While I have few agents in the Heights, the Trust has them everywhere. I was able to get the information I needed through some unusual methods. It was from these arrangements that I was able to acquire a rubbing of a special seal. I believe it to be the secret seal of the Trust. It must not be shown to anyone, as its value as an identifier is irreplaceable.
I look over the carbon copy, paying attention to the indicated seal. I know I've seen it before somewhere, but I can't place when or where. I stare at it until it's burned into my memory. If Mr. Blanc says to keep it secret, it's likely a secret worth killing over. My hackles raise. For all I know, he was shot over this rubbing. I quickly hide the file from the others.
Nope. And where is not in an obvious place. But I wonder how the top of that cane looks like.
After my examination of the top and bottom 2/3 of the pile, I settle down to flip through the middle portion. I go through one by one before I finally find the record I'm after. The dissemination of red aether.
The Red Aether events in White Street and Dreamland were far too close together for me to consider them accidental leaks. My informants across the baronies, once told what to look for, produced proof of more. Every barony bribed with Red Aether held the following traits in common. They were all located in the lowers, and every one was granted Red Aether following an action that destabilized the lowers. Further analysis revealed that the relationship between the Trust and the lowers barons goes back decades, to the founding of each barony. The Trust has been king-making for decades.
A chill runs down my spine. I'm way in over my head here. Every lowers baron who has emerged as an unassailable iron fist has done so for this shadow cabal? The strings pulled here are so far above me that I can't even see them. How does a group have this much control over the barons? How many Elis and Marms had the Trust created? I've got what we're after. The evidence we need. The Trust supplied White Street, Dreamland, and others with Red Aether. Maybe Nellie can help us make sense of this.
This is just what we were after. Let me have a look.
I square up the pile and shove it over to Apollo, who starts leafing through it after reading the summary. A few pages in, his eyes cloud over. I recognize that pensive look. Apollo?
It all sounded so simple at the start. But it never ends. For every wrong we right, for every tyrant we stop, another takes their place. Where does it end? How many enemies are there?
Apollo, taking down the people who caused the suffering has always been only half the fight. I know it's not always as fun as punching out a crooked guard or burning down a weapons depot, but when we take the machine down, we have to build something in its place.
Inspiring others, you say? Just the job for a movie star, isn't it?
He beams like he's posing for a publicity still. I snort, trying not to laugh. Proud, brave fool. He makes you want to believe in him. Hope. That's what Apollo brings to the table. Apollo snorts and sports a nasty grin, softening to a wry chuckle after a few moments. I blush a little at his throaty laugh. I feel like one of his leading ladies, just for a few seconds. It's enough.
Oh, I've heard this before. You've been talking to Sam too damn much. But it feels different hearing it from you. Maybe you're right after all. All right. We've got what we're after. Let's grab what we can and move out. We'll have plenty to talk about when we get back to headquarters.
We've accomplished what we set out to do. Time to get back to the hole.
Dang it. Oh, wow, we're just skipping there. Okay. I wanted to look around the place a little more, but yeah, I guess I accidentally hit the right thing in the first try. Should have backed off from that save. The fastest of fast travels, yeah. Yeah, so no either gizmo, no new things in the steamer trunk. Makes sense. Might as well check in with the shops. Excuse me? There we go. Okay, that looks to be more or less the same. Well, hello. We used one of those, so let's buy one more. She has a lot of these on offer. Making me a little nervous. Just, you know, tiny bit. Okay, otherwise, I think we're good at the moment. No, not foreshadowing at all, surely. Right, let's upgrade the car some more. Because Gia's new motor did a lot of work. Okay, you have the plus... Ah, I didn't need the second. Oh, whatever. But yeah, plus 12. That's another 2 for you. Excellent. And for you, I wanted to swap out the flamethrower for the mine dispenser. A little less damage. But yeah, double the projectile, which means we dump a mine, shoot them, hop over them, shoot them again. Which gives us 8, 4, and another 8. So 20 damage in a turn. 22 with a mine. Yeah, I think that's worth it. That's a chunk of damage. Okay. Which means we can also... We could also put it on her car, couldn't we? But no, I think it fits well there. The question is, do we swap out this for a flamethrower? The flamethrower uses less AP and deals a little more damage and has a round of burn damage as well. It doesn't move the enemy. I'm gonna try it, yeah. And then, of course, the prisoner transport gets the plus 10 engine. Yeah, excellent. Fireball. And then we can sell the other engine back to her at a big ol' loss, I guess. But oh well. Or 2 even. Great. Ah, whatever. I did think to check on that. Like, he definitely needs his ramp repulsor thingies, but... Back to the garage. Oh, you have a nitro. Oh, that's the boost that I basically never use. I can never remember it. So I might just swap these out for 1 more AP. I have 2 of those. Why do I have 1 in... Well, this one was loot at least, right? Okay, you have... Oh yeah, the efficient jumps. Yeah. So a little less AP bonus, but the free jumping, which is just great. Yeah. And yeah, you had the RAM. I think we're sticking with that, at least for now. Okay, time for the dockings. Oh, actually, time for the codexings. That's locations, people, the trust. Life is both simpler and more complicated than it seems. Sometimes when it feels like there must be some group of evil tycoons pulling the strings, that's because there is. In New York City, everything from the road you walk on to the air you breathe is a resource to fight over. Commodity to be bought and sold. The group holding the purse strings is a shadowy cabal of the city's most ruthless power brokers, known only as the Trust. While the identities of its members remain a mystery, their coffers seem bottomless and their agents act with impunity, violating any baron's sovereignty and any person's rights. They aren't the first organization to decide life might be better with fewer people in charge, and they probably won't be the last. Yeah, I'm getting more and more certain by the second that our dear Mr. Gardner is part of that.
My adrenaline and nerve have both bottomed out completely. I find a bunk to crash in and sleep for almost 14 hours. We all meet up later that evening to discuss our findings. Getting everyone up to speed on the information Mr. Blanc provided us proves no easy task. The Trust, Dufresne, the Red Aether, everything.
Poor Mr. Blanc. He was so very gallant. Even knowing assassins were after him, he stayed to the end to finish his work. To help us.
Perhaps your bravery in fleeing the Trust inspired him to act bravely as well.
Nellie, here is the file Mr. Blanc had on Red Aether. This is what we were after. Why don't you take a good look at it, and let us know what you find? I hand Nellie the file. Gradually, the lines of sorrow fade from her unlined face as she becomes embroiled in the work, her analytical mind giving context to the raw information we couldn't absorb. Just as quickly, her pensive face turns to one of shock and alarm. She slams the file down on the table. She moves with such sharp shock that Apollo and I grab for our guns instinctively.
This is monstrous. Unbelievable. Gia, this is why the well has been growing. It's worse than we ever could have imagined.
Nellie, focus. What is it you're trying to say? What's happening?
It's the spread and concentration of the energy, to be exact. Aether affects the atmosphere, you see. Usually, proper refinement removes the harmful effects, by and large. If it didn't, the city would have been torn out of the sky years ago. Even General Eli's weapon, on its own, should barely have an impact. But with multiple baronies using Red Aether, the effects are multiplied exponentially. The energies are tearing the well open day by day. It's like throwing gasoline over a fire.
Okay, slow down, Nellie. Breathe. So, if the lower baronies are using Red Aether and this is causing the well to worsen, how do we fix it?
Short of everyone agreeing to stop using Red Aether, I suppose. If we were to refine Red Aether into Harmonic Aether, that would do it.
Take a new weapon of power away from the barons? Seems unlikely. Maybe we could go the Harmonic Aether route given enough time, but that's something only you can do right now, correct?
Right, but we still have Daisy primed to fix the well. At the very least, that should buy us time to work out a more permanent solution.
If Red Aether is so dangerous, why spread it? If the Trust has a good thing going influencing the lowers, why are they intentionally feeding the well?
That's what's so alarming. It makes no sense at all. I can't make heads or tails of why someone would do such a thing so deliberately. Why be so reckless? Are they trying to destroy the lowers?
That's kind of the only thing that makes sense at the moment, but I'm missing the motivation. Yeah, we're not much of a brainiac, are we? Still, it's worth a shot.
Something is nagging at my memory. I tune Nellie out as I search for a scrap of information. Something I heard or saw earlier in the evening. I suddenly remember something Mr. Blanc said to us in the alley before the attack. Something about the Trust and their moves against Nellie.
This organization knows just how to push the Barons. They've been battling over the Trust's scraps for decades. Why would they stop now?
Maybe they are. Maybe they want the Barons to destroy each other.
But why?
All those
Why
people.
indeed?
I don't know. We're still missing something. But some of it feels right. They want the lowers too focused on one another to stop whatever's coming.
Whatever the case, if there are more baronies with Red Aether than we thought, we're running out of time.
Okay then. How much time do we need to buy you before the device is ready to roll out?
Oh, the device is ready. The issue is one of proximity. In order to fix as much of the well as possible, to really complete the job, we need to move closer. In actual fact...
Nellie pauses as she rolls her eyes skyward, mumbling math under her breath.
Yes. For best results, we will have to travel within the well itself. Extremely dangerous, yes, but also necessary.
A sudden flash from the window blinds us all with white light. I pull my gun, but the spots in my eyes keep me from finding a target.
Uh-oh.
By the time I'm seeing anything but spots, whoever was at the window is long gone. I strain my ears and hear rapid footsteps fading away into the distance.
Get them!
Oh my.
Apollo is the first out the door. My feet pound asphalt in an all-out sprint when I run headlong into Cress.
Whoa, 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 where's the fire? I just saw Apollo taking off like a bat out of hell. Mind telling me what's going on?
No time, Cress. Someone spied on the meeting. Some guy with a camera. Gotta stop him.
Go then. I'll let the others know.
I dash off, but I can hear Cress call out to me before I'm out of earshot.
There are only so many places he can go, Gia. We'll get him.
Unless a car takes off in the next moment. Oh, that's right. We're too far, right? We need the ferry to really leave the island. For some reason. Okay. Oh, that just really leads us back in here. Okay, that's a little silly.
As I approach the ferry, I recognize Mr. Throg. In his grip is my quarry, held by the scruff of the neck. The kid has a camera on a strap and a notepad sticking out of his pocket.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
hands off, Charlie!
kind of the
Nobody on
only
the
thing that
ferry
makes
that
sense.
I don't recognize. Rules.
Aw, come on, Chief. I need to lay low. I've got some toughies after me.
Who do we have here?
Stowaway.
Hey, I got a name. It's Benny. Benny Castellano. My friends call me Big Mouth.
Big Mouth, huh? Should I have heard of you?
Maybe you read my byline. I'm a reporter for the Midtown Crier. And you got no right to keep out the press.
It's just a kid, maybe 110 soaking wet. And I bet my back teeth not more than 15 years old. If he has pictures, though, we might be sunk. How should I play this?
Kiddo, I might just throw you off the island. Simple as. What do you mean difficult? Bloody hell. Yeah, we're just gonna try and yoink the stuff from the kit. We are not.
Maybe there are answers in the kid's notepad. I step forward to snatch it out of his pocket, but the kid twists to keep it out of reach.
Serves you right, lady. You want to read what I got? You buy a paper like anyone else. You're wasting your breath, doll. I don't care if you got thumb screws and a blowtorch. I ain't giving up my scoop.
Damn it.
Yeah,
After
again,
dealing
all
with
I need
this
to do is
trust
throw
malarkey,
you
I'm in
over
no
the edge
mood
here.
for this. I'll
Then the
take it from
problem is
here.
gone forever.
All right, march, Benny. You're coming with me. We're going to have a talk.
Why should I go with you?
Because this is the only way off the island for you. And there are much more dangerous people than me out there looking to put the kibosh on your story and the reporter behind it. Bet on it.
No promises. Understand?
Benny sits under the lights, fearless with the energy of youth. I envy him that. Sam, Apollo, Nellie, Cress, and I take turns interrogating the kid.
So I lean hard on a few stoolies and find out about this rinky-dink excuse for a resistance group who the lower barons keep tripping over and eating dirt for their trouble. I figure you guys for a bunch of amateurs, and sure enough, some guys around town tells me about your little scout meetings here at the lighthouse. I stake the place out. No big deal.
Yeah, right. So how long have you been at this half-pint? Who are you talking to about our goings-on?
A couple meetings now. I heard something about Mom Weiss, something about Red Aether, and the well, some kind of device. Secret society stuff. Haven't written the story yet, still connecting the dots. But now I think maybe I'll send off a few photos of this big-time movie star stink bug pretending to be some kind of resistance hero.
Benny, if I may, I'm afraid we cannot allow you to share what you've learned to the public at large. Such knowledge is dangerous business for you and for us. Even the threat of exposure will not stop these people.
Don't talk down to me, Gramps. My press pass is the real deal. My pen is mightier than anyone's sword. And, hey, watch it!
While Benny is spouting off, Cress upends his bag on the table, its contents clattering and scattering to all corners. Nellie and Cress go over every item.
Yeah, basically.
After this, I'm mostly convinced Benny's on the level. There's nothing incriminating here. Spare notepads, film, pens, magazines, and chewing gum.
I mean, he himself is harmless enough. The problem is he's a dumbass kid.
How about you, Nellie? Anything interesting? Nellie is peering closely at a photograph, barely developed. Her perfect nails dig into the paper, tearing at the fibers.
Hey, watch it with those!
Look at this! Do you have any idea what this is?
Nellie passes me the photograph. I scrutinize it carefully.
Oh boy. Ooh, we have a shot. Hey.
I'm no scientist, but I've read the odd article here and there and wandered around Nellie's lab more than once. I think I recognize the device in the picture. Nellie, this looks kind of like that thing you're building in the lab. Some kind of amplifier?
Exactly! It's just what we need! This is an Aether amplifier. A powerful one, too, from the looks of it.
So who has it?
It could amplify Daisy's range and power, so we can fix the well without needing to go inside it. Excuse me, Benjamin, was it? Where did you see this device?
That thing? I saw it in Nation's Crusade. It was locked away in one of their missions, at the base of a tower. I snuck in after hours and I snapped some photos. Dunno what it is, but it looked important. And it's Benito, doll.
Well, it's simple then, isn't it? We go to Nation's Crusade, explain the situation, and convince the Baron to let us use their amplifier.
Easy
the room
peasy.
Goes silent, except for the rumble of the island's lifters and the rhythmic spinning of the fan over the table.
What? What am I missing?
Nellie, dear child, what you describe as our ideal solution, yes. But the Baron of Nation's Crusade? She is not always reasonable. She...
No point in dressing it up. Annie Sullivan Walker believes she's been appointed by God to raise Nation's Crusade to prominence.
Oh,
she can't
no.
be reasoned with. We've tried.
They're not wrong. Annie has a way about her. She speaks directly to her people's hearts. They love her for it. They'll do anything for her. She's also the only one with a long-surviving barony out by the well.
What Cress isn't saying is that she's a few lines short of a screenplay. Cress, I know you've been close to them in the past, but these days, Annie's people are fanatical.
Okay, I want to know more about that.
Cress, I didn't know you spent time in Nation's Crusade. What's the story there?
It was after I left my free home. I wasn't sure where to go or what to do. Nation's Crusade, for all their faults, have always been kind to Aetherians looking to start over. Sam set me up with them when things went bad.
The least I could do, Chris. You deserved it.
No, Sam, don't blow it off. The least you could have done was nothing. And plenty of people offer that. Same with Nation's Crusade. They got me work in a garage, fixed me up with my arm. From what I've heard, though, Nation's Crusade is a whole different animal now. They may be taken by force when they can't convert. I hear Annie is different now, too.
I heard about Annie's takeover of Nation's Crusade a few years back. She's got a reputation as touched, either by God or by madness. Would she be open to negotiation?
Doubtful, but she might be willing. Her mission is committed to helping the needy. She even sends her devotees to provide relief aid to other baronies, though they use that as an excuse to recruit more to their cause.
Those missions are used to spread Annie's propaganda and lure people into her cult, darling. She's worse than a talent agent. Annie's doing her best to raise a massive flock by hook or crook, all in the name of being neighborly, of course.
Of course.
Okay, let's say we head to Nation's Crusade to lay hands on this amplifier. Are we sure it will work with Daisy?
You have a point. We'll need to examine the amplifier in person to make sure it's compatible. And if Benjamin could sneak in, I'm sure we can.
Huh, don't sell me that cheap, sweetheart. I had to tap
Oh,
some
Lord.
contacts and went through 3 cartons of smokes to get in that far. Also, the Bucketheads have built a bunch of new missions. It's a whole new ballgame.
The kid's right. Annie's been expanding in a big way from what I've heard.
But you know which mission is the right one, don't you, Benny?
Yeah, Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. And I'll even show it to you. For a price.
Fun stuff. That right there was the fun little side effect of living on a busy road and having the windows open because summer is too hot to just keep the air stale. Surprised there hasn't been more coming through. I don't know how much actually came through. I just saw the PNG react to the sirens. Anywho. Ooh, all the enforcer ring. Oh, it's actually a better shot. Yeah. You know, I've been saying we throw the kit over the edge. So let's just go with that in-game as well. Yes.
Look, kid, you sure it's a good idea throwing your weight around like this? We've gone up against barons before and won. Not much challenge in sending you over the ledge if it comes to it.
Gia, you're not serious.
Aren't I?
Oh boy.
Be a good boy and show us the mission, and we'll throw you a few crumbs. Step out of line, and it's the big adios.
Okay, ma'am. I'm along for the ride. Say, I was hanging on to this little number just in case. Maybe you can use it.
We accept, Benito, but we have conditions. First, keep your mouth shut about the underground. Second, Gia's in charge. Don't question her, just do what she says. Third, you may as well get comfortable. You, Apollo, and I are gonna have a long talk about what we can do for one another. Put the camera away.
Aw, nuts.
Aw, nuts. Ooh, almost a level up again. Benny Big Mouth Castellano. Benny always gets his scoops. Always. Benny Big Mouth Castellano is exactly the kind of unrelenting chatterbox his nickname implies. A street-tough orphan who joined the Newsboy Union at age 8, he decided he'd rather make the news than sell it. He's got connections in the highest strata and the lowest tunnels of the city. And as a relentless journalist who prides himself on printing the truth, regardless of who it rankles, his list of enemies keeps on growing. Yeah, that's a kid that's not gonna see his 18th birthday. Isn't it? Okay, I think this is a good spot to stop now. We head out to the should be able to see it now, yeah. We head out to the Nation's Crusade next stream. Where hopefully it's not going back to like 40 degrees. That would be nice. But yeah. Let's move over here. Annoy the Aniran a little.
I don't mean to go in here. Can I not go in here? Did. Oh dear, have I accidentally ended the game on the bad ending? Ah!
Ah, yes, I remember. Oh, I remember the Easter egg. I don't think I was there for that stream.
Did someone else just see a opossum run off? Oh, hi! Holy shit! Oh my god! Fuck you! Oh. Oh. My heart.
They're taking them where? Where?
Wait. No. Thanks for the biddy. I'm obligated to fucking kiss anybody that gives me money. That's pretty lined up, yeah.
I'm questioning why this is a clip. Unless someone really just wanted the hobbits. And the hobbits and the hobbits. Okay, Devil May Cry 3 or Elden Ring? You have choices. Clearly, nobody cares. So, yeah, I think we're going to Elden Ring. Over to Axel. Because we haven't raided Axel in quite a while, I think. So, thank you everyone for chilling out here. I hope the weather doesn't start rebaking me again. That would be nice, yes. I know it's still summer, so the chance is there, but, you know, hopefully not. Thank you, Niren, for the definitely not almost 3-year resub. No, can't be, because it's just been 3 weeks, right? Thank you, Jay, for the raid. May your blueprints journey never end. Wait, no, that's bad. Have a nice Sunday, everyone. Shall see you on Twitch and or the next stream. Bye-bye.